my go-to answer to what resources do you need to get into D&D is nothing. Technically speaking, you do not need anything to get into D&D. You can have one person and nothing else. You don't need dice. You don't need a book. You don't need minis. You need, for it to be properly D&D, you need some way of creating a random number. So whether that's a random number generator on your phone, or whether it's slips of paper in a hat, or a dice, you need some random number generator, and you need someone to tell a story with. You need a friend of some kind, or a stranger, stranger online. And you start to tell a story. One of you takes on the role of the dungeon master or the game master, and you start to come up with the world and the rules. And then the other person comes up with a character, and they play in that world. And then whenever they want to do something that has a chance of success or failure, that's when the random number generator comes in. You roll your dice, or you pick out something from a hat, and you say, "Oh yeah, it's a 17. That's pretty high, so you're more likely to have succeeded at the thing you were trying to do. A 4, that's pretty low. You probably failed at what you were going to do." So that's the very very basics of what you need. To make it more fun, you want dice. You want your bag of dice. You don't need all of the bag of dice like most people who get into the game really go hard on. You mostly need a d20, 20-sided dice, an icosahedron, but also d6, d4, 4-sided dice, 6-sided dice, that sort of thing. Those are all useful for damage and things. After that, you want some kind of knowledge of what the rules are. What are the rules as written? So that could be, and these are your three main starting points. You could buy the player's handbook, which is sort of the most compact edition of everything else. It's got some monsters in it. Well, no, it's got some beasts in it. It's got all of the rules in it, and it's got how to make a character in it. And you can run the game with just the player's handbook. Alternatively, you could buy what's called the starter set, which is a few different characters, a single small module with the Mines of Phandelver, the ones we were talking about before with the goblins, or you can buy the Essentials kit. And the Essentials kit is like the starter set in that it comes with, I think, 4 or 5 pre-made characters. It comes with some dice. It comes with a module, which I actually have here somewhere. It comes with this module called the Dragon of Icespire Peak, in which you start in a town, and it tells you what to do and how to run the game. It gives you a very brief overview of what the rules of the game are, that sort of thing. And so, technically speaking, you don't need anything to start D&D, but anything you can afford to get is going to be helpful.